for certain species of life, and now it is no more like this. And if this kind of destruction keeps on continuing, there will be a day when this will not be habitable for humans also. That's why we have to look at it that way, that this is a negative journey which we are doing. And when we again come back to this reference of riverfront development, so what is happening is the provision is like they are going to build concrete walls on both sides, and they are going to reclaim some land and put some kind of manicured lawns, and so this natural habitat will be completely lost. The natural biodiversity, which is whatever is there today, is going to be completely destroyed. And also one thing is sure, that an alternative can be actually thought of, that rather than doing this in a sort of very engineered kind of a way, why don't we try to bring the river in such a condition where these kinds of birds will be seen again. That is a natural restoration. That will be the real rejuvenation. Otherwise, this is going to be like, you are converting a river into just a canal of this kind of a gutter. And the problem will actually be more rather than, becoming a sort of river revival project. It will be river destroying project rather than that. Methane is one of the very potent greenhouse gas. So today the condition in Pune is like, as compared to the total sewage which is generated in the city, less than 50% gets treated. Quantity of untreated sewage is every day more than 500 million liters per day is getting dumped every day without any treatment. So we hardly wonder what happens after we flush every day in our toilets. But this is where it all lands. If you just imagine this width of the river and the average depth of this river, it will be able to fill around 2 to 3 kilometer stretch of the river. This much of the pollution is dumped every day into the river, and that's why you will see that the dissolved oxygen levels are almost zero. So no life can survive into this kind of waters, and this methane gas is getting generated. You can see the bubbles of methane gas. Then another type of pollution, all kinds of products which we use since the morning. So we start our day with a toothpaste, and toothpaste will have at least around 15 chemicals. It's a mixture of 15 chemicals. You sometimes just take efforts to read the label, and you will see. And likewise, we use almost every day 150 different chemicals, and in the quantity of roughly 25 to 40 grams per day per person. So just make a brief calculation that 50 lakhs of population of Pune city multiplied by average 25 grams per day. So it is like 125,000 kilos of mixture of 150 chemicals is getting dumped every day into the. One may wonder that, okay, something which goes out from me, मुझे क्या है? I am getting good quality of water at my place. I am using it, throwing it away. I am not getting affected. But it's not like that, because when we are actually dumping all these things, this whole pollution flows downstream. You will know that in these downstream areas like Hadapsar and Manjari area, these are actually farming belts, and most of our vegetables, fruits come from these places, and this is all these chemicals are indirectly getting shifted into the soils. From the soils it also goes into these agriculture produce, and it is coming back to us into our food chain. So many times we jokingly say that your health report depends on the report of water quality of the river. It is all a closed loop system because there is no concept of away in environment. Everything will come back to you. 50% sewage not getting treated, so much chemical getting dumped into the rivers. So obviously, just imagine, even if we build some very good structures around these banks, who would want to come in such an environment? So the first priority of all the river revival projects, river front development projects should be that the water should be clean. Just like you said that in that advertisement you will see all the very blue colored water, a rosy picture is painted. But we are far away from that kind of. One of our program is called Toxin Free Living, Toxin Free Lifestyle Program. So we conduct workshops to give you a 360 degrees understanding of what are the different toxic chemicals which we use every day and what are the alternatives for that. What are the natural, biodegradable and non-toxic alternatives. So we actually teach you how to make that at home also, or we give you the sources also where such kind of products are available in the market. Fortunately, a lot of such products are available. Niranjan is having one of the stores which is dedicated for that kind of product. So it's a sustainable lifestyle store he runs, and he also conducts these kinds of workshops. So sometime when you will be in touch, we'll convey you such kind of workshops. So please do be a part of that kind of a movement, because it is our individual responsibility also, and that's the smallest thing which we can do, because it is not just in the interest of a river, but you will realize that this is in interest of our long-term health also. Okay.